She says she wants a good man. She's lying to herself. You've heard it 1,000 times, from her lips, from her Instagram captions, from the tearful confessions after another brutal breakup with a man who treated her like an option. She says she's done with the games. She says she wants kindness. She says she wants loyalty. She says she wants a man who will treat her right. And you believed her. So you became that man. You opened doors. You listened to her problems. You texted back immediately. You were available. You were patient. You were understanding. You were everything she said she wanted. And where did it get you? The friend zone, the maybe, the I'm not ready for a relationship right now, while she's posting pictures with a man who doesn't even remember her last name. You became the emotional tampon, the backup plan, the nice guy who finishes last while watching from the sidelines as she chooses chaos over you every single time. You are confused, you are frustrated, you are angry. Because the rules don't make sense. The game feels rigged. You did everything right and you still lost. But here is the truth that no one will tell you. The truth that she herself doesn't even understand. The truth that Niccolo Machiavelli understood 5 centuries ago when he wrote about the nature of power and the mechanics of human desire. Women do not hate nice guys because they are good. They hate nice guys because they are weak. And weakness in the sexual marketplace is not just unattractive, it is repulsive. It triggers a biological alarm that screams danger, not the danger of violence, the danger of genetic inadequacy. You have been lied to your entire life, by your mother who told you to be sweet, by the movies that told you persistence equals romance, by the culture that convinced you that being a good person would be rewarded with love. It won't. Goodness without power is invisible. Kindness without strength is pathetic. The nice guy is not rejected for his virtue. He is rejected for his lack of spine, for his inability to stand his ground, for his desperate need to be liked, for the way he negotiates his own boundaries, for the way he apologizes for existing. You are the sheep in a world of wolves, and she is not looking for a sheep, she is looking for a shepherd, or better yet, a wolf who is loyal only to her. In the next 20 minutes, I am going to dismantle every lie you have been told about attraction. I am going to show you the dark mechanics that govern female desire. The mechanics that operate below her conscious awareness, the mechanics that make her choose the arrogant over the available, the dangerous over the dependable. This is not a fairy tale. This is biology. This is psychology. This is power. And if you are ready to see the matrix for what it is, if you are ready to stop being the victim of your own niceness, then you need to understand the 7 laws that govern this game. But I warn you, once you see the code, you cannot unsee it. You will look at every interaction differently. You will see the strings. You will see the patterns. And you will realize that the world you thought was moral is actually mechanical. Are you ready? Then let's begin the autopsy of the nice guy. Law 1. Niceness is not a virtue, it is a survival strategy. Let's start with the foundational lie. You think you are nice because you are a good person. You are not. You are nice because you are afraid. Machiavelli wrote that men are more ready to repay an injury than a benefit. He understood that humans do not naturally reward goodness. They exploit it. Kindness without the capacity for cruelty is not kindness. It is cowardice dressed in moral clothing. Think about it. Why do you say yes when you want to say no? Why do you laugh at jokes that aren't funny? Why do you agree with opinions you find stupid? Because you are terrified of conflict. You are terrified of rejection. You are terrified that if you show your true self, you will be abandoned. So you wear the mask of the nice guy. You smile, you nod, you accommodate, you become a chameleon. You shape yourself into whatever you think will make her like you. And in doing so, you erase yourself. She senses this. Women have a radar for inauthenticity. She can smell the desperation, the try-hard energy, the neediness. When you are too nice, you are signaling that you do not believe you are worthy of her on your own merit. You are trying to purchase her affection with good behavior. You are a beggar offering coins for a kingdom. And beggars do not inspire desire. They inspire pity, or worse, contempt. The man she wants is the man who is nice because he chooses to be, not because he needs to be. The man who can be kind, but can also be cruel. The man who has options, but chooses her. The man who does not apologize for his existence. Niceness is only valuable when it is rare, when it is a gift, not a default, when it comes from a place of abundance, not scarcity. Ask yourself this: if you had unlimited options with women, would you still be this nice? Or would you set boundaries? Would you challenge her? Would you walk away when disrespected? The answer reveals the truth. You are not nice. You are strategic. And your strategy is failing because it is based on a lie. The lie that you can negotiate desire. Law. 2. Attraction is not logical. It is biological. She tells you she wants stability. She wants a man who is emotionally available, a man who communicates, a man who is in touch with his feelings. And then she sleeps with the bartender who forgot her name. Why? Because what she says she wants and what her body responds to are two entirely different things. Machiavelli knew that men are so simple and so subject to present necessities that he who seeks to deceive will always find someone who will allow himself to be deceived. She deceives herself, and you believe her deception. Attraction is not a choice. It is a chemical reaction. It is millions of years of evolution programming her to seek the strongest genetic material, the man who can protect, the man who can provide, the man who can dominate the social hierarchy. The nice guy signals none of these things. The nice guy signals submission. He signals that he is low on the totem pole. He signals that he is grateful for any scraps of attention she gives him. And gratitude in a man is the death of attraction. She wants a man who makes her feel something, not safe, not comfortable, something. Anxiety, uncertainty, excitement, the roller coaster of emotions that flood her brain with dopamine and oxytocin and adrenaline. The nice guy is predictable. He is flat. He is a straight line. She knows exactly what to say to get you to smile. She knows exactly what to do to get you to apologize. You are a book she has already read. Why would she open it again? The man she cannot stop thinking about is the man she cannot figure out. The man who is warm one day and cold the next. The man who gives her attention and then withdraws it. The man who is present and then absent. The man who makes her work for his approval. This is not cruelty. This is contrast. This is polarity. This is the dance of masculine and feminine energy. The masculine penetrates. The feminine receives. But if you are begging to penetrate, if you are asking for permission, you have reversed the polarity. You have become the feminine, and she cannot be attracted to her own energy. You must understand this. Her words are meaningless. Watch her actions. Watch who she texts back immediately. Watch who she cancels plans for. Watch who she dresses up for. That man is not the nice guy. That man is the man who makes her feel alive. And you can be that man, but not by being nicer, by being more. Law 3. Availability destroys mystery. Mystery creates obsession. You are always available. You are always there. You answer her texts within seconds. You clear your schedule the moment she suggests hanging out. You are the reliable option, the safe bet, the backup plan. Machiavelli advised that a prince should never reveal his hand too early. He understood that power lies in ambiguity, in the unknown. When people cannot read you, they are forced to think about you. And the more they think about you, the more space you occupy in their mind. You give her everything. You give her your time. You give her your attention. You give her your emotional availability. You think you are building a connection. Actually, you are building a prison where you are the inmate and she is the warden who occasionally visits. Scarcity creates value. This is economics. This is psychology. If you are abundant, you are cheap. The nice guy is cheap. He is discount merchandise. He is the clearance rack. Always available, always on sale. The man she obsesses over is the man she cannot have completely. The man who has a life, a mission, a purpose that exists independently of her. The man who says, I have plans. The man who does not text back for hours because he is actually doing something important. The man who is not sitting by the phone waiting for her validation. When you are scarce, you force her imagination to fill in the gaps. Where is he? What is he doing? Who is he with? Is he thinking about me? That uncertainty is the seed of obsession. That anxiety is the drug. You must build a life so rich, so full, so driven by purpose that she is a beautiful addition, not the foundation. When she senses that you have other options, when she senses that you are not sitting around waiting for her to decide if you are good enough, her entire calculus changes. Suddenly, you are not the beggar, you are the prize, and she is the one competing for your attention. Stop being available. Start being valuable. Stop waiting for her. Start building your empire. And when she reaches out, respond when you are ready. Not when she demands it. This is not a game. This is self-respect. Law. 4. Emotional stability is attractive. Emotional neediness is repulsive. The nice guy is an emotional mess. He is anxious. He overthinks. He reads into every text. Every delay in her response is a catastrophe. Every slight change in her tone is analyzed to death. He needs her to validate him. He needs her to tell him he is good enough. He needs her to fill the void inside him that he has never learned to fill himself. Machiavelli wrote that a prince must not be moved by every wind. He must be stable, grounded, unmovable by the chaos around him. The man who is emotionally dependent is a man who can be controlled, and control kills attraction. Women are chaos. This is not an insult. This is biology. Their emotions are governed by hormones that fluctuate. They are capable of intense highs and deep lows. They are storms, and storms do not need another storm. They need a mountain, a fixed point, something solid to crash against and know it will not move. The nice guy is not a mountain. He is a leaf in the wind. When she is upset, he panics. When she pulls away, he chases. When she tests him, he crumbles. He mirrors her emotions instead of stabilizing them. She cannot respect a man she can control with her moods. She cannot feel safe with a man who needs her to feel whole. She cannot surrender to a man who is as emotionally fragile as she is. You must become the eye of the storm, calm, centered, unmoved by her emotional weather. When she is angry, you are steady. When she is anxious, you are grounded. When she tests you with silence, you are unbothered. This does not mean you are cold. This means you are in control of yourself. You have an internal locus of validation. You do not need her approval to know your worth. You are complete, and from that completeness you can give freely without need. The nice guy gives because he needs something in return: validation, affection, sex, commitment. He is transactional, and she feels it. The powerful man gives because he has abundance. He does not keep score. He does not need anything back. And paradoxically, that is what makes her want to give to him. Kill the needy boy inside you. Birth the sovereign man, stable, grounded, dangerous. Law 5. Challenge creates investment agreement, creates boredom. The nice guy agrees with everything. He never disagrees. He never challenges her. He is a yes man. He thinks that by agreeing, he is building rapport. By being supportive, he is building connection. He is wrong. Machiavelli understood that conflict is necessary for respect. A prince who never opposes anyone is not loved. He is ignored. He is furniture, background noise. When you agree with everything she says, you signal that you have no opinions of your own. You are a mirror. You are not a man. You are a reflection of whatever she wants to see. And reflections are not attractive. They are tools. She wants to be challenged. She wants a man who will call her out on her bullshit. A man who will disagree with her when she is wrong. A man who will push back when she tests him. A man who has his own frame and refuses to enter hers. This is not about being contrarian. This is about having a spine. When she says something you disagree with, you say so. When she behaves in a way that violates your boundaries, you address it. When she tests you with passive aggression, you do not cower. You hold your ground. The moment you challenge her, she invests. She has to defend her position. She has to think. She has to engage. And engagement is the opposite of boredom. The nice guy is boring. He is safe. He is predictable. He is the couch she sits on while she texts the man who makes her feel something. You must be willing to risk her disapproval. You must be willing to say no. You must be willing to walk away if she crosses a line. Because only a man with options can afford to lose one. When you challenge her, you signal value. You signal that you are not desperate. You signal that you have standards. And standards are attractive. Stop being agreeable. Start being interesting. AW6. The nice guy seeks permission. The powerful man takes leadership. The nice guy asks for permission. Can I kiss you? Is it okay if I call you? Do you want to go out? He phrases everything as a question, as a request, as if he is hoping she will grant him access to her world. Machiavelli wrote that it is better to act and ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission and be denied. He understood that leadership is not democratic. It is decisive. Women do not want to make decisions. This is not sexism. This is preference. In the realm of attraction, she wants to be led. She wants a man who knows what he wants and goes after it. A man who takes her hand and says, "We're going here." Not, "Where do you want to go?" The nice guy is paralyzed by the fear of offending her. So he defers. He asks. He waits for her signal. And in that waiting, he loses her interest. Because waiting signals doubt. And doubt signals weakness. You must become the leader. You must make the plans. You must choose the restaurant. You must decide the time. You must escalate physically without asking for a signed consent form. You read her body language. You move with confidence. And if she pulls back, you respect it. But you do not ask for permission like a child asking a parent. She wants to feel that she is in the presence of a man who is in control, not in control of her, in control of himself, in control of the situation, in control of the frame. The nice guy gives her the control. and then wonders why she does not respect him. You cannot give away your power and expect her to follow you. Take the lead, make the decisions, own the outcome. This is masculine energy. This is what she craves. Law. 7. The nice guy is safe. The dangerous man is desired. Here is the final law, the most brutal, the most unforgivable truth. She does not want safe, she wants dangerous. Not dangerous in the sense of violence, dangerous in the sense of unpredictability, dangerous in the sense of power, dangerous in the sense that you could hurt her, but you choose not to. Machiavelli wrote that it is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. In the context of attraction, it is better to be respected than adored. The nice guy is adored like a pet. The powerful man is respected like a king. The nice guy is harmless. He has no edge, no bite, no capacity for cruelty. He is domesticated. He is a golden retriever, loyal, sweet, harmless. And women do not sleep with golden retrievers. They sleep with wolves. Wolves who can be loyal, wolves who can be protective, but wolves nonetheless. Men who have the capacity for dominance, but choose to direct it toward building, toward protecting, toward leading. The nice guy has been neutered by society. He has been told that masculinity is toxic, that aggression is bad, that dominance is wrong. So he has suppressed the very traits that make him attractive. He has become soft, passive, compliant, and she is repulsed by it, not because she is a bad person, but because her biology is screaming at her that this man cannot protect her, cannot lead her, cannot handle the chaos of the world. You must reclaim your edge. You must reintegrate your shadow, the part of you that is capable of anger, of aggression, of saying no, of walking away, of being willing to lose her if she does not meet your standards. This does not mean you become abusive. This means you become whole. A man who is kind by choice, not by weakness. A man who can be gentle because he is strong, not because he is afraid. The nice guy is afraid of conflict, afraid of rejection, afraid of being alone, and that fear makes him cling, makes him compromise, makes him tolerate disrespect. The dangerous man is not afraid. He is grounded in his own worth. He knows he will be fine with or without her, and that certainty is magnetic. Stop being safe. Start being sovereign. The transformation. Killing the nice guy, birthing the king. You now see the pattern. The nice guy fails not because he is good, but because he is weak. He is reactive. He is dependent. He is afraid. And fear is the enemy of desire. To become the man she cannot resist, you must undergo a death. The death of the ego that needs to be liked. The death of the boy who seeks approval. The death of the slave who serves her hoping she will notice him. You must birth the king, the man who rules his own mind, who sets his own standards, who walks his own path, the man who is complete without her but chooses to share his kingdom if she proves worthy. This transformation is not easy. It requires you to go against everything you have been taught. It requires you to embrace the parts of yourself you have been told to suppress. It requires you to become comfortable with conflict, with rejection, with solitude. But on the other side of this death is freedom. The freedom to be yourself, the freedom to say no, the freedom to walk away, the freedom to attract from a place of power, not desperation. Machiavelli understood that the prince who wants to maintain his power must learn to be ruthless when necessary. You must be ruthless with yourself, ruthless in cutting away the behaviors that keep you weak, ruthless in building the life that makes you strong. Build your body, build your mind, build your mission, build your wealth, build your circle. Build a life so compelling that she is fighting for a seat at your table, not the other way around. And when you have built that life, when you stand in your power, when you have become the sovereign of your own reality, then and only then will you understand. She never hated nice guys. She hated weak men pretending to be nice to get what they wanted. Be strong, be honest, be dangerous. And if you choose to be kind, let it be from abundance, not fear. The world is not waiting for another nice guy. It is drowning in them. The world is waiting for men who have killed the boy and become the king. If you are ready to stop being the sheep and become the wolf, if you are ready to stop seeking her approval and start commanding her respect, then you are ready for the next level. This video was just the surface. The laws I have shared are the foundation. But there is a deeper level, a darker level, the level where we discuss the specific techniques, the specific language patterns, the specific behaviors that separate the boys from the men. But that level is not for everyone. That level is for those who are willing to walk the path alone, to endure the isolation that comes with seeing the matrix, to bear the weight of power. If you are one of the few, subscribe. Join the inner circle, because the next video will take you even deeper into the abyss of human psychology. And remember, the nice guy dies alone. The king dies, surrounded by those who chose to follow him. The choice is yours.